Hi everybody, welcome to YS Khong Driving, and it's a beautiful morning. The sun is hardly up, but there's enough light for us to go up to test this car out. And of course, this car is none other than the Volkswagen Passat 2.0 TSI Elegance, yeah? So, as said, or rather as the name plate suggests, this is a 2-liter engine, and it has 190 PS. So this is basically the same engine as in the A4. And well, this is a slight detune from the previous Passat that we know, but I think that's because of some product rationalization on the part of Volkswagen, because they're going to introduce a newer model, that's the Arteon. We expect it to come pretty much soon, because we've been waiting for it for a long time, and they have discontinued the 1.8. So this is a sort of like a middle of the road compromise, because they cannot have too many models, yeah. And of course this is a CKD model, and you can get this for 187,000. That's the retail, and on the road without insurance it will come to 189. So you can just say 190, you get a bit of change back, and that is what this car will cost you. Now, this car is actually meant to be for the executive, yeah, and it's spec'd down to make it more affordable, and but it still has quite a lot of stuff, yeah, like the basic safety items are there, but we won't be talking about it till later, because we are at the junction going up to Genting, and we have a yellow Myvi, nice car. Yeah, of course this is the older Myvi, yeah. And we're going to check out the handling on our favorite Hillclimb. Now, bearing in mind, this is a executive saloon, yeah, it's big. This is a D segment saloon. And this is the standard transmission. I'm going to go to, okay, you push down, you get S4. Okay, this is sport. And you push to the left, you get manual. And of course it's got shift pedals. Checking it out in third gear. Okay, it's got 320 Newton meters of torque, so there's plenty. And this car is about 1.4 tons, yeah. So and we are at the guard post. A lot of trucks out there. It's Friday, a truck day. Okay, I think trucks broke down and the road looks clear. Okay, it shifts up by itself, even though a manual. That was third gear. He's taking his line. We have to be careful. We don't know where he's going. Okay, he looks alright. And there we go. Red lines got 6,005, but we are changing at 6,000. Okay, there's a car in the corner. He seems to be doing okay on his own. We'll just take the outside. Wow, nice. Woo. Okay, this is front wheel drive, yeah, but the handling is not bad. And okay, basically it is a bigger Golf, because the suspension setup is the same. It's McPherson struts in the front, and a multi-link suspension at the back. Okay, careful. Thank you. that's the King in the road, and it looks clear. Wow, it's a good road today, no cars. Oh, I spoke too soon. Anyway, we'll share the corner. Okay, wow, there's a burnt down car on the left. Okay, so how does it handle? Very predictable. There was a little bit of tire protest, but these are 18 inches, yeah. It's 35 series, 235 18s. Downhill is a test of brakes. Well, they're huge. Two trucks. Okay, we've shifted down to second and we just wait. Okay, got him. Down to the slowest bend. Got a bit of a line here. Nice. Can I hold it in third here? Looks like it, yes. Woo, nice. And we have some cars. Okay, slow down a bit. Can he see me? Yes, he saw me. Thank you. And the truck, we can pass. Okay, he's in his lane. And there we go. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Okay, looks clear. Woo! Wow, that's nice. Okay, this Passat's gearing seems to be a bit longer than in the Golf GTI, you know. And it actually feels better on this particular road because you can go in at a higher gear. Because it's probably not as fast as the GTI, but well, it's actually quite fun too. Okay, just being careful. Yeah, this is a very tricky kink. And we're here at the last 300 meters. And we have a 4-car convoy going into the roundabout. That's a GTI. Alright folks, we made it to the top. Really nice. Hope you enjoyed the drive, yeah? Alright guys, we are starting the downhill run in the Volkswagen Passat. And I'm going to try to run this on just sport mode, yeah, in automatic. And I don't know whether I can resist the temptation to use these lovely shift pedals here, but let's see. Okay, we are starting back a bit late after our walk around. Okay, this car doesn't have any DCC, yeah? Suspension is just one setting, and it's actually made more for comfort. Although there is a certain level of firmness, so it's on the firm side of comfortable, shall we say, or maybe on the comfortable side of firm. Yeah, it's quite okay and very comfortable. So if you're planning to buy an executive car, you want a good ride, this is it, you know. This car is in the same ballpark as the Toyota Camry, and also the Honda Accord. Okay, the features may not be the same. Some cars have more, some cars have less, but the basics are there. 6 airbags, rear traffic alert. They call it RCTA. Then you have your keyless entry, and this keyless entry is better than some because you can use all 4 doors, yeah, and also it's got acceleration, what is called acceleration skid regulation, yeah. Anyway, let's just drive for the time being. We're running on the auto box. So far I have not used the pedal shifters. Car on the right hand lane. Okay, he moves over, thank you. This is in auto mode, yeah, we're letting the car shift by itself. It's quite intelligent. Oh, new asphalt. Could be a bit slippery for some, especially when it's wet. But after a few days of curing, it should be better. There's a bus here. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so when you come to a corner, you actually use the brakes a little bit to settle the car down, let it sit down and get better grip, and transfer the weight to the front so it can turn. If you don't transfer weight to the front, then you get this thing called understeer. Now let's see where he is going. Okay, he's on the outside, thank you. Still haven't used the pedal shifters yet, but instead of using the gear shift, I'm using braking to help settle the car. But of course that works the brakes a bit, but so far they are okay. Okay, this is the most steep downhill, and this would also be a test of the brakes. Okay, for downhill braking, you must brake hard and for as short a time as possible. Yeah, as hard as necessary, as short as possible. Nice. Okay, he's clear. Bit of protest on the tires. Just trying to find the limit. He was just on the edge around that bend. This is the place where there are 3 humps. Okay, that's the third one. There's one more in front, I think. Okay, this is the last bend. Okay, brake report, not bad. Okay, it took all that punishment. I didn't use the pedal shifters, so even in S mode in auto, it's okay. Alright, so that's the end of the drive, and let's go into sane mode. I'm on D, and we're going to move on to the next part of the test. So how was the drive? Okay, honestly speaking, I am very, very pleasantly surprised that this big sedan, saloon, D segment, can handle the road so well. I think it was as fun as the GTI. Okay, the speed differential, there may have been a bit of speed differential, yeah. I'm sure the GTI was a bit faster, but this one didn't feel like it lost any ground at all. It was just as exciting, and smart ratio, yay, very high. Okay, this is a executive car that you want to consider, man. Okay, now in terms of price, 189,000. It's a little bit cheaper than the Camry 2.5 or 2.4, the latest one. Now the Camry handles very well. It's got the TNGA platform. This one handles just as well, and engine power, there's a little bit more, just a little bit more, but the torque is so much higher. 320 Newton meters of torque, because of the turbo, gives it a bit of edge on power. Now, of course, what comes with Toyota is the big Toyota name of durability and reliability, you know. But I think maybe this one is a little bit more exciting. If you don't need the power, yeah, you can pick anyone. If you want just a little bit more of excitement, then maybe this is what you want to look at. Now, the third one that is in the same ballpark would be the Honda Accord, the new Honda Accord, which has actually more power than this one. It's 201 PS, and torque is also 300 plus Newton meters. And I'm not sure about the Honda Accord torque, but never mind. It's got 201 PS, so it's got respectable power. So, of course, the thing that is a little bit iffy to me would be the CVT, and also people will be looking at whether the Accord is a bit too big for its engine size. But on that point, I would say it doesn't really matter what is the engine size. What matters is, of course, the power that you get out of the engine, and because it's a turbocharger, it can develop that type of horsepower. Yeah. So, and we also know that the 1.5 liter turbo can pull CRV, which is also quite heavy, so it should pull the Honda Accord quite well. Of course, we haven't driven the car, but if you ask me, there's very little to choose between the three. Finally, it comes to your brand loyalty or your familiarity with the service network, or whether your friends have got similar cars, and what is your previous experience. So all these things work together to help a man or woman make up his or her mind what car to buy. Bit of danger here. A truck parked by the roadside, and this car was crossing the line. Yep. Okay. So let's get back into the safe area. And so you see, that is the difficult part, making the choice. Yeah, there's very little to choose between the three, and well, you can pick any one of them. They're all good cars. But anyway, back to this car. So far, it's been good. Yeah, yes, I do miss the power, you know, from the old engine. But well, what you see is what you get. And so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. Hope we've been helpful. And let's meet again some other time. Bye.